When I first started trading, I thought discipline just meant following rules, but I quickly learned it is one thing to write down your rules, and a completely different thing to actually obey them when money is on the line. Back then, I'd wake up full of motivation, charts open, plans ready, mindset positive. I'd tell myself, today I'll stay patient, I'll wait for my setup. No impulsive trades, but the moment the market moved, all that discipline went out the window. I'd see a candle shoot up and feel that instant rush, the fear of missing out. My mind would whisper, just enter now. You can manage it later, and just like that, I'd break my plan. Again, I wasn't trading the market, I was trading my emotions. Every time I won, I felt invincible. Every time I lost, I felt desperate to make it back. The problem wasn't my strategy, it was my lack of emotional control. One day, after another losing streak caused purely by overtrading, I sat there staring at my screen in silence. I wasn't even angry anymore, just exhausted. I realized I didn't need another indicator or mentor. I needed discipline, but how do you build something like that? How do you turn chaos into consistency? I started small. I made a promise to myself. For the next month, I'll only take trades that meet my exact plan, no matter what. The first few days were torture. The urge to click that buy or sell button felt physical, like an itch I couldn't scratch. I'd stare at the screen, my finger hovering over the mouse, convincing myself that maybe, just maybe, this one was okay to take. But each time I resisted, I felt a little stronger. Each time I stayed patient, I was training my mind. It wasn't easy. Discipline never feels good at first. It feels restrictive, like you're fighting against yourself. But after a while, I noticed something. My charts looked cleaner, my losses were smaller, my confidence grew. I started journaling every trade, not just the entries and exits, but what I felt during the trade. I'd write things like, I felt anxious, or I almost closed early. That journal became my mirror. It showed me patterns that had nothing to do with the market and everything to do with me. Through that process, I discovered something powerful. Discipline isn't about perfection. It's about awareness. It's about catching yourself in those moments of weakness and choosing not to give in. Slowly, my trading started to change. I stopped chasing every move. I stopped checking charts every second. I started trusting the process instead of reacting to every flicker of price. And here's the thing most traders miss. Discipline isn't built through success. It's built through restraint. It's the trades you don't take that make you a better trader. Every time you hold back from breaking your rules, you're strengthening that muscle in your mind, the one that says, I control me. I realized discipline is a habit, not a personality trait. You don't wake up one day with it. You create it through repetition, so I built a system around it. I stopped trading randomly and created a schedule, specific times to analyze, execute, and step away. I learned that structure protects you from emotion. If you decide when to trade, when to stop, and when to rest, the market loses its power over you. That's how professional traders operate. They don't rely on willpower, they rely on systems. And those systems protect them when emotions rise. There were days I still felt the urge to break my rules. But instead of fighting the emotion, I started observing it. I'd literally say out loud, I feel anxious right now. That's okay. I don't have to act on it. That small pause, that moment of awareness, saved me from countless impulsive trades. Discipline, I learned, isn't about feeling confident. It's about acting correctly, even when you don't. Eventually, something beautiful happened. The noise in my head quieted. Trading stopped feeling like a battle. I wasn't fighting the market anymore. I was cooperating with it. My results improved. My stress dropped. My patience grew. Because I finally understood trading discipline isn't built on motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline comes from identity. You have to see yourself as a disciplined trader before your actions match that image. Once I started saying, I'm a disciplined trader, I began acting like one. It became who I was, not just what I tried to do, and that identity changed everything. These days, when I enter a trade, I'm calm. I already know what I'll do before anything happens. If it hits my stop, I move on. If it hits my target, I don't celebrate too much. The goal isn't excitement, it's consistency. And that's what discipline gives you, peace. It's the quiet confidence that no matter what happens, you'll follow your plan. So if you're struggling with discipline right now, don't think you're broken. You're just untrained. The same way muscles grow from resistance, discipline grows from restraint. Every time you resist an emotional trade, you're getting stronger. Every time you wait for your setup, you're becoming more professional. And one day, without even realizing it, you'll wake up, open your charts, and notice that trading finally feels steady. No rush, no panic, no chaos, just calm execution. That's what unshakable discipline feels like. Because discipline isn't something you chase, it's something you become.